Alright guys, it has been a long time since I've seen you, and that's because I just spent the last 18 years with a watering can over earth essence in order to grow enough dirt to fill this platform. Oh, it took forever. Oh, you do not know. 18 years is a long time. So then I also went back and I filled in the gap there between the dirt and the platform. So underneath all that dirt is my whole setup with all my pistons and my wires and all that kind of stuff, so that I can build something nice on top of here. Now, what do I build, you ask? Well, for that, I have an idea. Hi, hobgoblins. Oops, sorry. Let me... There, potato. Yep. Hi. How's it going? I'm non-threatening. I'm not coming up here with a crossbow loaded. Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? You still really like that lamp, or are you taking turns with the lamps? I mean, I guess it could be a different one. So, yep, you got your nice little digs here. Just passing through. See ya. Bye. Okay, so in this room, I think my idea will begin. So I want to make a list of things I need to do. List of Dal's. Alright, so there we go. There's the heading, List of Dal's Future Accomplishments. So, what things do I need to do? Let's start putting them up. So, I need to create a Okay, guys, so here I've made a wall of future accomplishments. So I made a wall here, list of Dal's future accomplishments. So these are things that I want to work on. Now I've got plenty more wall space in here. If you guys want to think on anything that you think I need to do, comment into it, let me know, and I can add it onto my walls here. So, list of Dal's future accomplishments. These are just things that I've come up with. So, first, well, not first, these are in no particular order, create a peace garden on the monster spawner. That way I can bring myself back down after the adrenaline rush of running through the dungeon and taking them out. Oh, I suppose I should change that to dungeon, shouldn't I? Monster spawner and dungeon are two different things. There we go. Change that one. Create a peace garden on the dungeon. Next, I'm having some difficulty speaking. Put a roof on my big tower, because that big tower out there is still open to the elements, and it's not good. I need to get a roof on there and actually make something of it. Make my animals more comfortable. I've heard a lot of complaints about how cramped my animals are in their little pen down there, and that I need to find some way to make them more comfortable, and I need to give them more permanent housing too than just that little nothingness farm down there. Next, not next, but in addition, fill my castle with interiors so I don't have a bunch of rooms that look like this. Add crickets here. So, also, become a master magical apprentice. That I think it's time that I get into some of the other mods here. I don't know what I'll do yet, but there are a few things to work on to become a master wizard or warlock. There we go. That was the one I was looking for. Or something of that nature. Maybe a master druid. That doesn't sound nearly as cool as wizard or warlock. I mean, I know it can be cool, but let's become a master magical at planting gardens. Maybe I'll get into Botania too. So, also, build an arboretum for that one tree. Now, you all know what one tree I'm talking about, and that may become accomplished here too. That I'm thinking these two will probably go together, coincide. That's why they're so close to each other on the board, you know? Anyway, so that's one that I need to do. something I need to, not necessarily a permanent thing to just go do happens now, but something to work on over time, is to search for Magic Daughter. After she was so nice to me back at Halloween time when she let me know about what Creeper Tree was up to so that I could put a stop to him, I think I need to find her and thank her for all the help she's given me. So I need to just kind of keep my eye out and see if I can see any clues and maybe find my way back to her so that I can repay her kindness. Also, I need to automate wood collection. Now that I've got all of my ore coming in all the time without a problem, I've got my monster loot coming in all the time, all automated. Now I need to find a way to automate wood collection, because I know you wouldn't believe it with that giant hulk of what used to be a tree up there, but I'm actually running pretty low on wood resources. I mean, especially when you spend a bunch on all these signs. So I need to find a way that I can get more wood coming in and just make it a good source so that I don't have to look for it. Right now, I'm getting to the point where my wood stores are down and I'm actually making wood out of my magic crops that you can combine, it's earth essence and nature, water, I don't know, something like that, and combine them to make the different types of wood, which I have done, which is a little sad considering all the wood I used to have. Another thing to do on my list, fight my way through the dungeon again and again. It's something that I'm going to be doing periodically. Just go through my dungeon. I mean, it's a good source of Minikyo and stuff like that. So it's something that I'm going to do quite often, actually. But get just to keep myself sharp, just to be able to be ready in case anything were to happen. And then finally on my list, take out Creeper Tree once and for all. Now, we know that Creeper Tree has been a thorn in my side for, years. Considering I have 18 years passing between while I get dirt, it must be years and years and years that Creeper Tree has been a thorn for me. So I need to go and get rid of him once and for all, and then I won't have to worry anymore. Always looking over my shoulder, always watching my back. I've got immovable doors down there just to prevent him from sneaking into my area over here. I need to take him out for good. So, the first thing I'm going to work on today... Hi guys, how's it going? I gotta stop walking in here with a weapon, don't I? See you guys. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to work on today is I want to work on getting rid of that zombie over there. Hi, how's it going? Bye-bye. Okay, so I want to work on my roof here, and as you'll notice, while I was building my to-do list up in that tower there, the grass has spread to almost cover the entire thing. There's only a couple little blocks left. So that's going quite nice. So I want to start making this a nice little place to be. I mean, zombies don't help it, certainly. They're just walking on. I'll have to take a look over there and see if I'm missing something. I think maybe they're just walking out of the stairs, but... So, I had to make that nice. I do have to make the stairs a little bit more sturdy then, I guess. And so the first thing I want to do is there are some different plants and specifically different types of trees that are harder to come by. And the way you can actually get them, the only way to get them, is by sifting what's called topiary grass. So I'm going to come over here. I've got myself prepared for doing this. So are any of these empty? Yeah. All right, so you make topiary grass by taking dirt and surrounding it in seeds. That's why I've got so much dirt and seed in my inventory here. Plus Minikyo I forgot to put away. Oh, it's much easier than I thought. All right, so I thought that I needed a lot more, but all I need is 4 seeds per. Not that I had a big problem. So that gives me topiary grass. There's a stack of topiary grass. so that's what I can make so far. I've got 3 stacks and 45. Now I'm going to stick that into my automatic sifter here. You can see the topiary grass going through. Okay, after sifting through all of that, these are the rewards, which are rather little, because if you actually look at the sifting chance on topiary grass, it can make you quite a few things, well, probably 10 things, but the chance of any of them is 1%. That's not, I mean, they don't accumulate, but every single thing has a 1% chance to drop. So out of all that topiary grass I put in, it ran through my system, and I got 1 silver bell, 2 willows, 2 tiger wood, 1 eucalyptus, 3 maple, a sakura, and 3 redwood saplings, along with 1 blackberry bush, 2 raspberry bushes, and a mallowberry bush. So I am missing on some of them. Let's see. So I got mallowberry, sakura, blue. I did not get hopseed. And I did not get amaranth. So those are the only 2 that I didn't get. But last I knew, this hopseed was kind of weird. I couldn't get it to work before. So anyway, let's go look at these. Oh, I should grab some bone meal, and then we can look at what they look like over there. One's hopefully enough. Okay, so these are the trees that I can make. Oh, let's just go ahead and take that one off my hotbar. I was just about to plant the redwood. That'd be bad. Alright, so these are the different types of trees. Alright, so let's take a look. Looks neat with them in a row like that. Those 2 grew pretty short. So then this is the sakura. This is the cherry tree. Now that's what that looks like. And this is a willow tree, so all the branches come down like this. It's a nice little effect, definitely. And this is a very, very short maple tree, but it's got the nice orange, and it's a good contrast to all the green, having those orange leaves. This is the silver bell, of course. Nice and silver, and then the wood. And these also will give me different types of wood, too, that I can make different things out of, and that'll be a plus. And this is tiger. Ooh, they kind of grew together there a little bit. So this is a tiger wood tree, and it has a distinct orange wood as well as an orange leaf. And then this is a eucalyptus, which is a much larger tree. It tends to get big branches like this. But what's even more crazy, I mean, if you look at the little icon there, it shows you what the log looks like, which is fine, except that you take the wood out of those logs. Oh, you can see there too. That's what the log looks like underneath. But you make it into wood, and it's pink. Bright, bright pink. So that's a little weird. So I can go ahead and take these back down. I plan on doing some crooks. Doing crooks on these in order to try to make sure I'm getting more saplings out of them, since it's so hard to get those saplings back. And I might spend a little bit of time to get a bunch of saplings so that we can do whatever we want. We won't be running out of those at all. So the reason I didn't plant the redwood is because redwoods are humongous. Do you guys remember when I was over in Creeper Trees there? Yeah, his area, that big, huge tree on the back was actually a planted redwood. So you got to be careful. I remember the last time I planted a redwood, it grew until it hit the height limit, and then it went all the way down to the bottom of the world too. So if I planted that up here, it would just core straight through my monster dungeon and destroy a lot down there. And we don't want to do that, because I don't want to have to fix it all. And yeah, it's just a pain. So these are the options. If you guys want to spend some time thinking too about what ones you think I should use. If I should use just a full variety and plant a bunch of them all over the place, or if I should have a couple kinds and leave it at that. So I'm going to start working on that. I also need to spend some time getting some more lava tanks, or not lava tanks, but obsidian growing, so that I can get more of the XP tanks going here. Drain that out. And keep working on my path, that this is the way you're going to walk when you come up here. You're going to walk down this experience path. And it's, I guess it could be taken as a metaphor. Walking down the experience path of life through the peace garden. Through peace, you will gain experience. No. There's something I'll come up with there, I'm sure. Alright, so that's what maple saplings. I got 64 and 15, and I got a stack of maple wood, and those are what maple planks look like. And then eucalyptus saplings, I've got almost 3 stacks of eucalyptus wood because they grow pretty big. And that's what the planks look like, very, very pink. And then silver bell and silver bell wood, and that's what the silver bell planks look like. A really nice light ash wood. Looks pretty good. Sakura, flowering cherry, and those are the logs, and then that's what it looks like. A little bit, somewhere between a maple and a silver bell. Then a bunch of willow saplings, because they grow with a lot more leaves on them, so you're more likely to get. That's a very dark green wood. Tiger wood, and then tiger wood has a distinct stripy pattern to it. Go figure. Looks kind of tigery. You can't see my monster spawner from here, but as you look out you can see there's a big patch of no stars. That's my monster dungeon. I think it ends about there, and that's where I fell off. Okay, so I spent some time building a wall that I went and I added an extra lip around the top there so that it kind of matches the bottom where I had the extra lip so I could walk around and fix things. And then I added this nice mossy wall, show you here, so it goes all the way around the outside edge and gives it a nice protection that you can't jump over this. That counts as a fence, so it's 1.5 blocks tall. And then I added these mossy wall pillars here. You just put mossy walls on top of each other. One off of here again, just like doing the wall. And then I made all these fancy lanterns, which are here. Glowstone, gold, torch, and 4 glass panes for each of them. And then you can go around, and that's what I did here, is hung them all nice and neat. And I'll cut now and show you what it looks like at night. Alright, sun is down, and these are the lanterns at night. They do a decent glow. I went around and took out all the unnecessary torches, so that, or now that these lanterns are supplying light. And that's what it looks like. Let's look at it from up above. Alright, so there's the view from above. See the lanterns hanging off the closer ones. They fade in the distance, you can't quite see them. For some reason the draw distance isn't that far on them, but they still look nice. Nice. And there's the view from the bedroom. You can see the snake of a trail starting to wind through the entrance up here, and all the little pillars hanging off with the lights on them all the way around. Torches. Nice effect. It'll look so much better once the trees and flowers and water features are in. Then it'll look absolutely beautiful. Which is the point. I mean, you kind of want a peace garden to be pretty, to be beautiful. So, guys, I want to say thanks for joining me. We got some good roof work accomplished. So much more growing grass than you could ever believe. And thankfully did not have to see. And that's our product. That's what that looks like down there. And it'll only get better from here. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you next time.